Hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your Pisces love prediction reading for June 23rd through June 29th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it. Leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading, or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my loving, kind, passionate, sweet, fun, giving, compassionate Pisces. Show me, spirit guys. What's going on, my loving Pisces? Show me, spirit guys. What you got going on, Pisces? Let's see. Show me, Pisces. Oh, hey, also, let me know what's going on in your life. Send me a message. Let me know what's going on. I'll respond to you. I want to know if my readings are resonating with you. Let me know. I will respond to you. Let's see what's going on with my Pisces. Let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Page of Swords. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Well, Pisces, first of all, there's a lot of communication going on between you and someone else right now. I don't know who this person is, but when I see that Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is the first card that's in your reading, it is some communication that's going on with you about your being indecisive about something. I don't know. It's something to do with you, him, and money. You, him, and money. I'm going to tell you because here's that Queen of Pentacles, and when that Queen of Pentacles shows up, to me, the Queen of Pentacles is one of the best cards. Of course, it does represent a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus sun sign. But the Queen of Pentacles, she just encompasses all the queens. She encompasses all the queens. She's all about her business. She handles her business. She knows how to take care of business. She could be a CEO. She could run her own company. But she also takes care of home. And she's also a very good looking woman. She's takes care of herself, keeps herself up, knows how to act when she goes out, but also knows how to, handle her business at home. That Queen of Pentacles is here. And here it is at the very beginning of your reading, this Page of Swords. There's some type of communication going on here. Page of Swords is communication. It's something that has happened, something that you are communicating about, because here's this Two of Swords. You're indecisive about some type of communication you have received from him. You love this man, but you're indecisive. You're having a lot of conversations too. Here's that Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is in the middle of the reading. Eight of Wands is about, hey, this reading is about communication. It's all about communication because you're stuck. You don't know which way to go. You're stuck on something. You don't know which way to go because, see, here's someone, you got the bag here. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're the one that's holding the bag, but here's someone here that you're not quite sure of. You got the bag, but perhaps he doesn't have the bag. I don't know, but you're not quite sure of this person, but you love him. There's that Lover's card there. But yet and still, there's a decision that has to be made too, because you got to figure out if you're going to keep giving your time to him, grow a life with him, create a relationship. But there is a bond here with you and him. The Lover's card also can represent a Gemini sun sign. But when it's next to this Queen of Pentacles, that's telling me there's a decision you have to make. Even though you love this man, will he help you get to the next level in life? Will he help you grow? Because you've got the bag, you've got dreams, you've got ideas. When you see that Queen of Pentacles, she's all about her business. You're ready to, if you don't have a family, you're ready to have a family. You're ready to do all of those things. However, there's someone here, and it's that Queen of Pentacles is here. Someone here that's, I think, this question that you're not quite sure, because I don't think he has the bag like you got the bag. I don't even think he thinks like you. I think you're running this. And when I say running this, I think you're the one that has the bag. And there's the Lover's card there. And the Lover's card, like I said, means there's a deep emotional bond with this person. You may have children with him already, or you may not. But either way it goes, the Lovers card does represent a Gemini sun sign, but there's a deep emotional bond. So, do you choose money or do you choose love? I think that's where you are. You're trying to make a decision. Do I choose money or do I choose love? Why can't I have both? That's what I always say. But anyway, give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Or will you get both? I don't know. Sit back, relax. Let's see. I'm going to clarify the reading to see what additional information the spirit guides want you to know about this relationship, because it's definitely a relationship where you're questioning, what is he doing? Is he moving forward? You want money, but you also are in love. You want the love too. So let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Page of Swords here? Show me, why is the Page of Swords here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Page of Swords here? Page of Cups. This is someone younger than you. He's younger than you. He's different than you. When I see the Page of Cups, if you listen to my readings, you know how I look at the Page of Cups. First of all, we know he's younger than you. That's why that's why. But you love this man. Ooh, you love this man. He's younger than you. He's just getting started. He's just getting started, he's just beginning to move on in life and to mature and to grow, and possibly, not saying that he won't have money, because I do believe he will. However, he's just now getting to the stage where you are. So your decision is you're having conversations with him because he wants to be in your life. He wants to be with you, but you're not quite sure because, like I said, he's just getting started. You're at different stages in your life, and you're indecisive about what you should do with this Two of Swords here. He also could be a different ethnicity. He could be, which really to me doesn't make a difference. But when I see the Page of Cups here, he's different. He's different than you. He could be Caucasian and you could be black. He could be Hispanic and you could be Asian. It could be any number of things. However, he's different than you, and more than importantly, he's younger than you, that Page of Cups. He's younger than you. He's different, but he wants you. He's offering you love with that cup. And he really loves you. So let's see why the Two of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Two of Swords here for my Pisces? Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. What did I just say? Thank you, spirit guides. You're ready to build. He's ready to build too. But that's why you're indecisive, because you don't know if he can be there for the long term. You don't know how I think you're not quite sure that if you let your guard down and allow him and be with him and say perhaps even marry him, you're not quite sure if this will work. That's what you're indecisive about. If you can build with him, because that's where you are right now. You're in the building stage of your life. Now, you're not at the beginning like he is. You're already past that. You're moving on. You can be, like I said, you could own your own businesses. You could be a CEO. But he's younger than you. And you're trying to figure out, can you stay with him? Do you build with this man or do you move on? Show me why the Eight of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Show me, spirit guides. Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles is my single card. It's over the Eight of Wands, and I think you're trying to tell him that you're gonna move on. You're gonna be single. You're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna have your own money. You're gonna do your own thing. But see, here's the deal: the heart wants what the heart wants, and you're in love with this man. You're trying to convince yourself. I think with this Eight of Wands, you're trying to convince yourself that, hey, I'm gonna tell him, because you're indecisive whether to stay with him or move on because he's young, and he's different. But your heart, you're in love with him. The heart wants what the heart wants. You're trying to convince yourself that you'll be happy with that of being single and by yourself. That's what you're trying to convince yourself of. But once you love, you love. Once you love, and the heart wants what the heart wants. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Show me, spirit guys. You're trying to tell him too. You're having conversations with him. It's almost like you're trying to convince him as well as convince yourself. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Show me, spirit guys. Strength. What is the Strength card? Hey, that can represent a Leo sun sign, but the Strength card is about being on the same page. Trying to get someone to understand you. Trying to get someone, hey, if he's younger than you, he may be wilding out a little bit. And you're trying to let him know what it's going to take to get you. That Strength card is there. You're trying to let him know. You're trying to bring him in. You're trying to tame him. You're trying to bring him in. And you're not quite sure he wants to be tamed. But you know what? You're in love with this man, this young man. So let's see. Why is the Lover's card here? Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Lover's card here for my Pisces? Eight of Swords. Yeah, you can't walk away. You know, every time you try to walk away from him, hey honey, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, and it's a mental stuck. It's not a negative. It's not like, when I say negative, it's not like you have to be here, but there is something that's keeping you with this man, because the heart wants what the heart wants. You are in love with him. You are in love with him, but you're unsure. You're in love with him, but you're unsure. Let's start at the very beginning, Page of Swords. You're trying to communicate with him. He's a young man. He's younger than you, but you falling for him. You're in love with this man. He's younger than you. He's different than you. Like I said, you could be a different ethnicity, different, Asian and Caucasian, Hispanic and black, white and black. It does. He's different, and more than importantly, he's younger than you. Here's the Two of Swords. You're indecisive because you don't know what to do. What do you do when you fall in love with someone that's younger than you? See, you're already at a different stage in your life with this Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is over that Two of Swords. That's what you're trying to decide. Can he roll with you? Can you build with him? Can you grow with him? Because remember, he's just getting started. You're already there to a certain extent. Of course, you're still growing, but you want to know, hey, can he be there with? Can he handle this? Eight of Wands is here, and the Eight of Wands is just having a spirited conversation with him, just talking to him, communicating. And here you are trying to convince yourself, as well as him, that you're going to be single and by yourself. You're trying to convince yourself that you're going to be happy and single by yourself, but you won't be, because you've fallen in love with him. That's what you're trying. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's all I have to say. It's not all about money. It's not. And you know that too, though. Let's see here. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. I say it. It's you. The Queen of Pentacles can represent certain sun signs, but the Queen of Pentacles is just an energy of a person. You're all about your bag. You can, like I said, you could own a business. You could also be a CEO. You just might have it going on and make your own bag. And you need him to understand this. This Strength card is here. That Strength card can represent a Leo sun sign. But the Strength card is like trying to get somebody to be on the same page and understand and make this thing work. And you're unsure of that. But you're in love with this man. The Lover's card represents a Gemini sun sign. But it's also about a decision. You're trying to make a decision, but you can't walk away because that Eight of Swords. You feel, hey, that mental, if you walk away, he's all over you. And when I say he's over you, you just feel like you just love him. That's all I can say. You just love this man. You love him. This is not just an easy thing for you to walk away from. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me see. What do my oracles have to say to you? Show me oracles. Whoop. Compromise. Whoop. They say a year from now. I'm going with that. A year from. Oh, they're saying yes. Yes, a year from now. Favorite cards coming out. Meditation brings answers. They say it's up to you. Up to you. It is up to you, because